have one more. Do we have someone who might be able to help with one more? Okay. Would you like to? If you would like to, can you? I'll show you just what to do. Everybody shake the ribbon. Oh, aren't they beautiful? Aren't they beautiful? Come on forward. Aren't they beautiful? Oops. Oh, really? Well, that's okay too. Okay, we'll do it with our four and maybe help from Mama here. Okay. Now, this is a day of changes, isn't it? It's a day when we know that time passes along and that sometimes we feel great sadness, but also when we think about people we love, we have a great feelings of joy. I want you for a minute to think about people that you love who maybe aren't with you right now.
Do you want to go up? Go see Mama?
You're still with you and you fill you with joy. And also, I want you to think about the people you haven't even met yet.
More interesting.
Do you know that someday you just might have a child, but you haven't met that child yet, have you? What a thought. And that you're going to meet other people in your life that are going to touch you and that are going to make you feel good and make you feel loved inside, and you haven't even met them yet. And then with all of that, look in this sanctuary. There are so many people that care about you children, that love you children, and that love to watch you grow today. Well, today, on this special day of changes and of thinking about time and the past and the future, I want you to help me celebrate all the people that we have loved in the passage of time. Now, I need two girls to represent the past. Would you like to? Okay, Julie. Okay, how about Katie? Okay, and let's see, Dawn. Okay, Katie is going to represent all the people who have been a part of the Liberty Church and the Oakwood Church that we never even knew, that you never even knew. But they are the people whose spirits, whose essence is still in this place. So she's going to represent those people, all the people who came before us, who helped make of this a church that we didn't even know, but they're still amazingly a part of us. Okay, and you're going to go to that back corner of the church, okay? And you, Dawn, are going to represent all the people that we have known in this church that are no longer with us, whom we remember today and whom we love, and who their spirits, their essence is still with us and guiding us and giving us strength and filling us with love. You represent all of those people, okay? And you go to that part of the sanctuary. Okay. So they're going back in time. And now, perhaps, Julian, it would be appropriate if you help me represent today. Can you represent today? Okay, you represent this moment, this very moment in this sanctuary today when we are all here together. Some people that you've known for a long time and that you love dearly. Some people that you don't know, but that maybe you will know someday, and maybe will touch your heart someday. Some people you know about, and that you've heard about, and have cared for because you've heard about them, like my parents. All the people that are present here today. Can you come and stand over this side? Okay, Julian. Okay, Danielle. Now, Danielle, you two certainly have an important job. Okay? You two are going to represent the people that we haven't even met yet. The leaders who are going to come to this church after I have gone. The leaders who are going to be right in this church, helping you, getting to know you, loving you, and enjoying you. Okay, you represent all those people, okay? Okay, and you stand over there. And you, Courtney, I want you to hold it by this spot. Where's the middle spot? Okay, and you're going to represent all the people that are going to come into this church and come into our lives that we haven't even met yet. All the wonderful people who will touch our hearts that we just haven't even met yet. And you're a good person to represent them. You can come right over here. Okay. Now, in a moment, I'm going to invite all of you kids to come forward. And what I want you to do, beginning with people who have come before us that we did not even know. That's right. And now, Dawn, the spirit of our ancestors, the people who we have known, who we have loved, who we have worked with, who we have worshipped with, who have touched our lives. And now, Julian, the people who are here today, the people we will talk to and laugh with and cry with and worship with today. Can you bring one of them drawing behind you? All of our spirits rejoicing. There. One. And now you make this. And now, Nancy and Danielle, you bring forward all the people we haven't even met yet, the leaders who will come to guide this church in a new age. Thank you. And now, Courtney, you come and you bring all the people who we have yet to meet, that are going to touch our lives and we haven't even met them yet. There we are. And now look, all the colors of the rainbow, all of the past and the present and the future in one moment in time. Let the children say amen. Amen. Thank you. The new stage of your life as a church. Gospel of John, chapter 14, verses 15 through 20.
Can you move me for a minute?
Now, I want to remind you that this is where Jesus is speaking to his disciples. He talks to them for a very long time, trying to prepare them for what he knows is going to happen, trying to prepare them for his departure. And they're full of questions, and they're full of concerns, and they just don't know what they are going to do. And these are some of the words that he says to them. If you love me, you will keep my commandments. And I will pray to the Father, and he will give you another counselor to be with you forever, even the Spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receive because it neither sees him nor knows him, but you know him, for he dwells with you and will be in you. I will not leave you desolate. I will come to you yet in a little while, and the world will see here today as a human being who has loved you and struggled with you and gotten angry at you and been touched by you and has lived my life with you. And so then I thought there has to be an easier way. There has to be a better way to say goodbye and to say thank you. And then, as always seems to happen, God spoke to me and said, well, wasn't that what you named your sermon? And I said, well, I guess it's what I named my sermon. And if you notice that it says thank you. But you know, I wrote that before I really knew what I was going to preach about. Even though all my friends for weeks have been asking, well, do you know what you're going to preach about? And I would say, no, I don't know what I'm going to preach about. So I just put thank you in the place for my sermon. And so God spoke to me and said, well, maybe that's what you should do. Thank them. Maybe you should simply thank them. And so that is what I'm going to do this morning. I'm going to give thanks to you for my years with you and for spending your lives with me. And in so doing, I know that I am giving thanks to God for my years with you and my life among you. So many things. Where do I begin? First, I would like to simply give thanks for this sanctuary. I have loved this sanctuary. I can dance in the sanctuary. I can sing in the sanctuary when I'm with you and when I am by myself. I can bring my honest heart to God in the sanctuary. And I have cherished moments of true worship with you in this sanctuary. Not every moment, but lots of moments. Sometimes when you haven't been watching the clock and seeing how long I'm going, or something like that, I have known moments of true worship with you. In this hour of worship, may you as well lift up your thanksgiving. This sanctuary, this place, where we have sung and danced and laughed and cried and worshipped. And today I give thanks that you welcomed me into this church when I was so young. When I began my ministry here, I know that our executive presbyter at this time, Jim Miller, thought that I was too young. I know that he thought that I was too young, and I believe some of you did as well. I've told many of you this story, but since not all of you heard it, I'll tell it to you again. One of my first visits was to Julian in the hospital, and she looked at me, and I was 26 at the time. And she looked at me and she said, now, how old are you? And I said, well, I'm almost 30. I can say that now, but I'm on the other side. Almost 30 plus. I give thanks to you for teaching me how to be your pastor. Have you ever thought about that? That you taught me how to be your pastor? I didn't really know what I was doing when I began. How could I? Believe me, seminary does not teach you how to be a pastor. You taught me how to be a pastor. In this hour of worship, may we all give thanks for the people who have raised us up in life, who have taught us and guided us, even as you have guided me. I give you thanks for going along with lots of my ideas. Not all of them, but lots of them. I think about the summer open house when I first came and just had such a nice time with that program. And I remember some of you just trying to handle all of these children, and we were doing the watermelon seed spitting contest, and we were doing the musical chairs, and we really had fun. And one time when I asked you year then, and I had a really nice time being both a minister and a model. That was such fun. And of course, our efforts to try to reach out to these kids in our neighborhood. The Kids' Night Out. In this time of worship, may we give thanks for all the ways that we have had courage to try new ideas, to support each other's ideas. And I give you thanks, sort of, for the hard times. I give you thanks for the hard times. It's always hard to learn and grow, and I sort of give thanks. Like working through the decision to invite the Damien Center here. Oh, put us through so much, but I do believe God was in the struggle. And like the annual meeting where you told me that one of the problems in this church was that I did not preach from the Bible enough. Well, I thought I'll just show them. And I ended up having such a good time, and this summer I even brought you people like Jezebel. People you would never have thought to go and discover in the Bible. Oh, I had such fun. So yes, I thank you for that. I give thanks for the ways that you have not always agreed with me, even though I know that I am right, because you have opened my mind. In this hour of worship, let us give thanks for disagreeing and growing. I give thanks for the memory of people in this church who have died and who I miss. I miss Madeline Coons, who would have been right back there, and I miss the way she used to say, loud enough for me to hear up here, come on, get going, get going. And do you know it was Madeline Coons who introduced me to Henry Highland Garnett, the founder of the Liberty Street Church? It was Madeline Coons. And he has been, studying the history of him, Aaron, you helped bring his spirit forward today, has been so enriching for me. I'm going to put a plaque of him in my office alongside a plaque of all of you, the picture that I just took. And I miss Florence, who used to drive me crazy by reminiscing in much the same way that I am reminiscing now. And I miss Florence for that. And I miss Sally Carroll, who was possibly the nicest person to visit you could ever imagine. She was such a delight. And I miss Bertie Mae Bodie. And I miss the way she always made me feel hungry. And I don't know if she had the same effect on you, because whenever I visited Bertie Mae Bodie, we would talk about food. And she would describe how to prepare food, how to cook food, and the food that she liked. And it always made me hungry. Did she ever do that with you, or is that just me? We always talked about food. And I miss her for that. And I miss Dennis Glover sitting in his pew. I miss a man who, even when he disagreed with me, made a point to let me know that he respected me. He will be with me forever. In this hour of worship, let us give thanks for the memories of those who have gone before us, whom we have loved. And I give thanks for moments of grace I have known in this church. Playing with the children in the sanctuary. I wanted the children to stay today, even though I know they're getting all busy up here. I have loved playing with them here. When all the adults are away, when nobody is here to tell us we can't, I love playing hide and go seek with the children in the sanctuary and listen to them preach from the pulpit. They love to preach from the pulpit. A moment of grace. And a moment of grace for me was that Easter Sunday when the men sang the spiritual amen. Do you remember that? Mm-hmm. They were mighty that day. They were mighty that day. And moments of grace. Stanley Seder meals we used to enjoy in this sanctuary right here on this holy ground. And I remember that retreat we had on that difficult topic of racism. I think we talked about important things. And just a few months ago, doing something that I don't know if it's ever been done. Saying the Lord's Prayer with you in the Buddhist peace wheel. A moment of grace. All of these experiences of grace make me think of Grace. You, Grace. Make me think of the first moment that I ever, well, not the first moment I ever met you, but one of my first memories of you was a Palm Sunday. And we were waving the palms to welcome Jesus, and we were having a good old time. And I thought, my goodness, this woman has spirit. And you do have spirit. Moments of grace. Today my heart overflows with memories of you and fills me with thanksgiving. And as I was saying to Paul, it makes me think of all of the movie stars when they receive their Oscar and they come forward and they think of everybody they're thanking that they've ever known, and that's exactly what I feel like. And I am as corny as they are. And I am as emotional as they. And so I give thanks to Lionel for visiting me in my office like he used to do. And I give thanks to Carolyn for some really powerful conversations that we had. And I give thanks to Brian for being so faithful in getting me my check every month. And I give thanks to Sue because, Sue, you are so wise. And you have touched me in such deep ways that I don't even think you know. And I give thanks to Linda for teaching me about gratitude. I am grateful for you. And I give thanks to Millie for always praying for my family as you do. And I give thanks to Dorothy for being here in the church yesterday so I wasn't alone. And I give thanks to Nerney for that reading that you did on the Sunday that I announced that I was leaving. And I give thanks to Charles for listening to my sermons, because he listens. And so it is that I can gush on and on. In this hour of worship, let us give thanks for each other. For God calling us to be a church. And now I need to go back to scripture because that's what you told me I need to do. Isaiah speaks, my son responded. Isaiah speaks about a new age. A new heaven and a new earth that will come about, bringing with it beauty and harmony and well-being, and oh, wouldn't that be wonderful if we ever had any of that in this church? Well, my friends, I believe that I have known that here. I believe that I have witnessed that within us. I have experienced that among us. I have known the beauty of the new age in moments of grace and love that I have lived among you. And this new age you gave to me will be with me forever. And so it is, I come again to the words of Jesus to his friends as he prepares to depart from them, and he tells them, do you hear these words? He tells them that as the Father is in me, so because I thought I would enjoy this final Sunday dancing the Lord of the Dance with our children. And I don't know the age, I believe 4. Let's see if we can. 6.
Hi. So show me what you got for Christmas here. Tell me, who is it?